Welcome to the tourney finale of AWS Unorganized. I'm your host, Philip, the Flying, I'm no longer the Flying Chillip. I am the Duggest Chillip, as official member of the Undisputed Era. And we have our tournament finale as Sandy Cheeks and Gary the Snail take on Naoto and Kanji from Persona 4. Now, a little bit of a story here in case you didn't pay much attention to the ending of the last match. Originally, and Hillary Clinton won the match, so they were originally going to be in the finale. However, a tiny little problem came out. Right after the match, announced that he is going to be retiring at the end to end off 2K20. Meaning that he won't be in the 22 season, meaning that he won't be able to become a mixed tag team champion. So that put a little bit of a wrench in that plan. And since we don't know whether or not Trump will be officially hired, nor do we know officially if Hillary is going to be hired, I couldn't have Hillary and Trump in the final of the tournament, so as a bit of a last-minute replacement, I had another dark tournament alongside it being a dark match tournament. Winner of that one ended up being Kanji and Naoto, the Persona 4 pals, the detective and not detective, the beauty and the beast, if you will. With obviously Kanji being the beauty, just wanted to clarify that. Yes, now they'll be going up against Sandy Cheeks and Gary for the finale of the tournament. It's been a little bit of a clusterfuck. It's kind of what happens when you don't plan ahead of time, but at the same time, though, it's like, unless 22 has another way of having another remove ahead glitch, like, it's kind of impossible to bring all back, so kind of had to work with what I got. So anyway, here comes the team that won the first tournament, technically speaking, Gary and Sandy. Gary, well known for being this really gigantic fellow. Like, I'm talking like 8 feet tall. And you have Sandy here. She's like a ninja. She does like a poison rana every freaking match. Like, she's got skills, man. This tournament has shown that she's actually quite a good tag team player. It was just that match with Big Mama where she kind of struggled a bit. But hey, there's 2 benefits to winning this tournament though. One, you get the newest titles in the mixed tag titles where a man and woman defend it. At least identify as such. I don't judge. But on top of that too, it also guarantees you a contract for 2K22 season. So the winner of this tournament is officially all ass as well. Which has been our big promo thing for determining all the people we officially confirmed for the 2K22 season. Nice little touch on the AEW is all elite thing. So a little bit of self-patting back for that one. That's how it goes. And in case the other crap I was gonna say. Anyway, here comes the Persona pals as we. Nice work there, Kanji. As we see Naoto and Kanji. One's a detective, one's considered a thug. But at the end of the day, they both have a little more to them than what meets the eye. Or actually a lot more if you've actually played the game. Arguably 2 best characters in that game. If you disagree, that's cool, but anyway, yeah, you got a bit of a kind of another brain and brawn team here. We've had some teams that were all brains, we had some teams that were all brawn, but these two, they kind of have that, it's kind of like that, I'm trying to think of like, those 2 criminals in shows where it's like one of them's like the small but smart one, and then the other one's like the big and like kind of simpler one. Now here's them if they were protagonists. There we go. Well, heroes, I should say, because technically not all protagonists are heroes, but, God, I'm having a really hard time discussing them without, spoiling the game, but I really don't want to spoil the game, because, Persona 4 Gold is a really good game. Almost as good as Persona 5 Royal. I highly recommend it. Persona 3, too, if you like a slower pace, then Persona 3 is probably, really good for you, too. Like, I didn't personally get into it, but like, I can see why like a lot of people do like it though. So, anyway, okay, enough of freaking Phillips video game self rank here. God, this is what happens when I don't have any commentators with me. I just become a freaking what's it called, video essay man. Gonna talk about how something is or is not cinema depending on my mood, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright, I am back. So we see Gary and Kanji get in the ring. Now, Kanji, we previously saw him in the Canadian title match. He was either the first or second one eliminated. However, he did do really well in the Dark Tournament. And I think he threw some good punches in there, so maybe this team with Naoto is the edge he really needs to excel in his career. I was originally going to broadcast the other tournament as well, but I figured y'all would be a little exhausted having 3 frickin' tag tournaments in a row. I mean, heck, I was almost kind of hesitant to do this one, and since we just had that extremely long tag title tournament, but at the end of the day I ended up moving it to Unorganized, so it kind of worked out. Granted, I wish I could have shown Captain Kami Gay Frog, but hey, maybe they'll appear next season. You never know. You never know. The future is bright. It's a very bright future. We also had the big retirement match of Aagh versus Ribby. Hell of a match there. We'll miss you all. We'll miss you, man. We'll miss you. There's what's Sandy doing to Naoto here? Going for a big snake eyes onto the rope. Feeling the slither in that one. So Naoto goes for some kind of... It's kind of like that one move John Morrison did. It's like the Moonlight Driver, I think it was called. Like, is that or Starship Pain? Oh no, Starship Pain was the like split leg move. Yeah, I think it was like... I don't freaking remember, man. It was a really old finisher he used to do. Alright, the dudes are back in the ring. Gary may be twice the height of Kanji. However, Kanji is a pretty strong lad, so... Like... He's a goof, but he's a very strong goof. And that might give him more power at the end. Like, look at that. That punch managed to knock down a man twice his height. Like, that's not the kind of strength that you can just, like, get without drugs. But Kanji, he earned that strength. What the fuck am I rambling on? Though, and okay, now when we're back, a lot of frequent tags in this match here. Now we're getting back to Naoto and... Oh, Sandy going for the Texas jab, all the way from Texas. Yeehaw! Oh, God, what a punch there. Is this it? A2. No, I just realized, I conduct stuff in my lab that could perform enhancements. Would that count as drugs? I guess that'd be kind of a Breaking Bad situation, so maybe. Maybe. Also, I realized that Naoto's the second time I've had a Persona detective in a tag tournament finale. I guess that's key to being successful in tag teams here on the Philip brands. You have to be a detective from Persona in order to excel in the tag division. That is, if she wins, of course, which is a possibility. I mean, also both these people kind of have an advantage here. Like, Gary and Sandy, they're more used to being, like, screened, and they kind of had, like, some tougher opponents, while... However, Kanji and Naoto, like I said, they did do very well off-screen, and they did manage to, like... I guess Sandy and Kanji, in a way, have had the same amount of matches, if you count those dark matches, so... It's like they each had, like, one match for their tournaments, and they've made it all the way to the finals of those tournaments, so, yeah, they've had the exact same match amounts... with the same win-loss record, too. It's kind of weird how, of all the competitors to have Naoto, why is Naoto still in the fucking ring? Get out of the... Wake up, Naoto. Wake up. How long you gonna be laying there? Can someone help Naoto? Maybe get her, like, a bead chain or something? Or... what's those revive items called? Like... Sandy, Sandy, you waking her up? What's going on here? Sandy. Naoto. Do something. Hello. Okay, they're gonna be staying here for a while. Wait, what's this? Michael Television. He just interfered. Okay, or no, wait, it was Monica. My bad. Thank you, Monica, for resetting the match. As yeah, we're officially doing the final again because Sandy. Oh my God, hell of a wheel kick there. Sandy and Naoto decided to have a bit of a stare off there. Someone appears that Monica brought her back to life though, so that's good. First death averted in AWS. So not a body count on my show. You're welcome. Oh, hell of a backflip. It seems being brought to life gave Naoto a lot of energy. It might have been an icy pop that brought her back. I don't know. It could have been anything. Monica's full of mysteries, man. Though who would have thought hiring a homicidal computer program would have ended up saving someone's life? Kind of ironic. So we get back to seeing Kanji facing off against Giri. You know what? In another interesting parallel here, both Gary and Naoto are like people who debuted at the beginning of the tournament, of like their own tournaments, and then also made to the final. So they've also had the same amount of matches. The weird parallel of these teams to like really match up with each other. Going here, Sandy hits Naoto with a discus elbow. Wait a minute, I've just received word from my phone. It appears that Trump is suing AWS Chaos, or no, AWS in general, for once again screwing him over. It says, between the color wars, this all retiring right before going to the finals, and that one episode where Zach buried him during the during the Trump versus Chris Hansen match. He's officially suing AWS. Aw, man. This drama is building up. How will this conclude? Guess you'll have to see whenever we get there. God, Naoto's so friggin' tiny. I remember, I think it was Gary Dane saying like how Sandy was really tiny. Like, bro, look at this friggin' detective here. She looks like you know the Great Mouse. That one movie was like Rescuers Down Under. That's like she has the same poofy hat. They're both midgets. Well, going for the torture rack, but Kanji kicks out of it, and Gary with that nasty headbutt. But look at the height difference between Gary and Naoto. Like, I think Gary is straight up twice her height. Like, you could stack two of her, and it would match Gary's height. Like, he's done like kneeling down. I kind of want to see. But like, look at that. When Gary's sitting, he's still half her height. Like that. Like they could make eye contact even while he's like completely sitting. That is wild, man. Got 5 feet of fury versus 8 feet of execution. I don't know. There's something like that. Oh, got a spinning leg drop by Sandy. Got Kung Fu Texas. You got Detective Japan. You got Bad Boy with the soft side. Kind of like Duncan, but with more stuffed animals. And more good. Oh, Sandy doing a cartwheel. Shades of Squidward earlier in the tournament as he did that one twice. And of course, Gary, who's like an 8-foot freaking behemoth. And holy shit! Naoto with like a front flip powerbomb. This is one hell of a. I guess this is an on-screen debut for Naoto, so showing some really impressive work here. So like, both her and Sandy are so agile. It's like watching Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero in a way. Because like, you know, they're both really like agile. So like, I mean, except, you know, these are fictional characters while Eddie and Ray were real people, but like, you get what I mean, okay? Sandy going for a Texas jab, but I forgot this is unorganized, so countouts aren't banned. Please, for the love of God, get in the ring. I am not accepting a double fucking countout finish to this goddamn tournament. We already had that issue with the fucking Dougs and the Clowns, which caused me to release both Doug Funny and Dry Rub Doug, as well as Bozo the Clown. Like, 3 people lost their jobs last time there was a double count out. Okay, I am not accepting another fucking double count out. Doug Dimmadome ain't in charge until the 22 season, y'all, so, oh, a nice double and swinging neck breaker. It appears it might have been a counter move there, too. Like, I gotta give this to Beauty and the Beast. They got skill. Oh, and a deadlift! One-armed suplex on a Gary. The strength of Kanji. Like, Kanji's a strong mofo. Be able to lift up a dude that's like 8 feet tall with one arm. Like, I know Gary ain't the thickest boy, but even with all that height, that's still a heavy dude right there. Like, I gotta get Kanji's workout plan. Oh, hi, doggy. Oh, will he put Gary to sleep? No, Gary breaking out of the sleeper hold and just throwing the Man of Lightning. Oh god, that is very, oh god, just got thrown from like 10 feet in the air there. How he was lifted up. Alright, once again, we're back to seeing Sandy and Naoto. Oh, hey! Trying to hit her with that surprise crossbody pin, but that was not enough. It could be, set up for, oh, Naoto, the schoolboy of her own, but this time following up with like a Kalisto kick. It's good skills here. A, 2, but Gary throws Naoto off, and now Kanji's dead. Like, like Beauty and the Beast, can you guys not die? First the Beast died, now the Beauty's laying there dead. It's just like, what's going on here, man? What's going on here? Stop dying. We need mixed tag team champions. Oh god, like an inverted stunner. As Naoto gets up, what is she preparing for here? Alright, Sandy's slowly getting up. Naoto going for a flying front flip stunner. A, 2, but Gary's taking too long in the ring. D, Beauty and the Beast have won the tournament that they technically weren't even in. They won another tournament to replace Hillary and Aagh, but they still did it. We have the first mixed tag team champions, and both Kanji and Naoto are officially confirmed for the next, god, I feel like a fucking weeb saying that, but they are officially confirmed for the next season of AWS Chaos. What a debut on-screen debut for Naoto here. Just let them celebrate here. This was a very interesting tournament, to say the least. It's some pretty wild people here. So yeah, now Naoto and Kanji, they're celebrating their victories. Some good high fives around. Some crazy shit going on here, man. Was that shit necessary, me? Was that necessary? Was that really freaking necessary? No, it wasn't. I'm out of here. Goodbye. I'm leaving. Hey guys, Dr. Raxel, the rock and roll clown. Guess what I do?